Are Torah observers allowed to take out loans with interest? Or is there a prohibition on taking out loans in general? Whenever I was first getting into Torah observance, there were rumors like these floating around our congregation. People were asserting that the Torah did not allow us to pay interest on loans or to have loans in general. But what does the Torah actually say? Let's look at Deuteronomy 28:12. If we just look at the very end of this verse, we see, "You shall not borrow." But what is the context of this? Deuteronomy 28 is a passage regarding the blessings of the law, the kneeling twos, for obedience for the nation. Whenever the nation is obedient, they are being greatly blessed and being established as a nation. And we see in verse 12, Yahuwah shall open to you his storehouse, the good, the skies, to give rain of your land in its time, and to bless all deed of your hand. And you shall cause many nations to borrow, and you shall not borrow. If we were just to look at that very last part, at the exclusion of the rest, and at the exclusion of what is going on in the rest of the chapter for that matter, we probably could arrive at the conclusion that Torah observers are not supposed to take out any sort of loans. The thing is that if we were to conclude that, we would also be treating as a command what it said before that, which is, "And you shall cause many nations to borrow." So if we were to treat the one as a command, we would also need to treat the other as a command. But we do see that in the context of this whole chapter, we are talking about the nation being established, the nation following after the commands, and what will come as a result of that. The issue of borrowing in general and the issue of interest is separate from what the blessings or the kneeling twos of obedience are. We do see command in Deuteronomy 23:19-20 on the issue of interest. In this passage, we will see the use of the word bite. Literally, this is what is going on in Hebrew, the use of the word bite. Bite is used metaphorically to refer to the charging of interest. You shall not cause to bite to your brother, bite of silver, bite of food, bite of all word which he shall bite. To foreign one you shall cause to bite, and to your brother you shall not cause to bite. To purpose of Yahuwah your Elohim shall bless you in all sending out of your hand on the land which you are coming toward there to occupy it. With regard to the issue of charging interest, we are not allowed to charge interest to our brethren. However, we are allowed to charge interest to foreign ones. The thing is, though, there isn't a prohibition that says you are not allowed to take out a loan on interest. So this seems to be kind of a confusion of issues, a confusion of commands. Now, it would potentially be an issue for an Israelite to be taking out a loan on interest from another Israelite, but the primary issue in that case is that the person actually lending it is violating the commands. They should not be charging that interest. There is not a generalized command that says not to borrow or not to borrow on interest, but there are commands regarding the charging of interest in the Torah. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out some of my other videos on other Torah issues, and feel free to stay in touch so we can continue this discussion. Thanks for watching. Remember the commands. Shalom.